Always talking pillar, thing like scissor, like young niggas, I'm about my business. Yeah, they know what's up.
Well, we have a cold night in the Northeast. A bad evening to be without a parka, but we are set for football at MetLife Stadium in East Rutherford, New Jersey. Tonight, Week 15 begins with a great Thursday night matchup, as it'll be the Indianapolis Colts taking on the New York Giants. Just about set for a start. Happy to have you with us, and we are underway here on Thursday Night Primetime. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24. Start with a run by Tracy. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. Calling no gain on the game's first play, and it's second down now. You look at this Colt defense. They enter play here 24th in the league against the run.
Stopping the run, that's been an issue for them all season long. Aren't you glad that you're not coaching the defense right now?
I'm very glad. They said that they've seen it in doses, but very, very small doses.
Yeah, you've got to be consistent. It's down in and down out, being able to play it, understand what you have to get done, and finally stop some people, put them on the ground.
That's out quickly to Hyatt. Oh, he's got some breathing room. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45.
22 yards. And the Giants, first down. First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Tracy going to get it on first down. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. That's back-to-back plays of over 20 yards. So back-to-back big runs, picking apart this defense on the opening drive.
I thought this was a passing league. I thought this was the era we were in where the ball was always in the air, right?
They didn't get the memo.
They didn't get the memo, and I know this to be true. Offensive linemen still, to this day, they want to run the football. They want to fire out and hit people across the line of scrimmage, and they're clearing space.
Now the former Sun Devil, it's Cam Scatterbury. And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the first down run. He gets maybe 3. The Giants at 10-3 on the year. They come in losers of 2 straight, so trying to turn things around here.
And you just mentioned 2 straight, and when you're talking about 2 games, that's nothing to panic about. They feel like they've been a little bit unlucky in the last couple. This is a club that's more than capable of turning things around, and I expect them to play really well here.
70 Lions! 70 Lions! Check.
Straight ahead, here's Tracy. Down right around the 25. Still about 3 yards shy of it first as the 4-yard pickup brings it to third down. Well, this defense for the Colts, they were fantastic a week ago in that win over Houston.
I have to admit, I was extremely impressed by what I saw on tape because they stayed in the face of the quarterback the entire game, ended up getting 4 sacks total, and made it difficult for him to step up and find receivers downfield. Also made it hard for him to escape the pocket and run.
And he will have the Giants first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. Quite the opening drive march they're on right now.
It looks a lot like what we saw in practice prior to the game, doesn't it? You know, because on that last big practice beforehand, you go through your offensive script, you go through your play calling, you go through all the stuff and establish things, and it looks like it's going like clockwork right now for them.
Come on, man up. 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. Let go.
Right back to Tracy. Yeah, this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down. The impressive opening drive continues and just space being created by those guys up front.
We're seeing this the same way, aren't we? We are seeing an offensive line, as this game gets started, as it starts to unfold, that they are dominating the line of scrimmage.
Let's go.
On second down, they'll run it here. And he'll be brought down right on the edge of the goal line at about the 1-yard line. 4 yards on the play, and that leads to the first and goal.
I think that's the type of run we'll continue to see throughout this game. The snow coming down, I don't expect a lot of big plays to be broken.
A terrific opening drive has them knocking on the door, first and goal.
Let's go now.
Scalaboo is not going to get in here as they push him back to the 2-yard line. That's going to go as a loss of 1 on first down.
So often you hear that pep talks don't really work in the heat of the battle, but collectively, this defense has to say to each other, we've been on our heels this whole first drive. This is where we need to dig in. And they got a nice stop right there for a loss on first and goal.
Come on. Set forward. Cowboy 80.
Now it's Tracy. And he will take it all in for a giant touchdown. A great effort there. His 12th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Giants will claim the early lead as they're on the board first here tonight. Graham Gano on for the extra point. Well, these are not going to be easy on a cold, snowy night, but this one is up and through. Gano now following the touchdown here to kick it away. Now a hit and a loose football. And who's got it? The Giants!
As that ball got away from him, he saw the opposing team recover it.
You felt his pain?
Oh, I felt his pain, and you know what was going through his head. Tuck it away. Take care of the ball. All the things he hears all week in practice, he didn't carry it over into the game.
Running left is Tracy. 54 yards rushing for him now as he has gotten the night off to a hot start. Well, they're making an effort to get the ground game going tonight. So far, it's working.
I like what we're seeing from the offensive line. They seem to have the leverage going and they're controlling things and reestablishing the line of scrimmage, moving that defensive front backwards. But also like what the runner's giving us, too. It appears that he's been waiting all day long to get out here and take off.
Street.
They'll go again with Tracy. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll leave them with a 3rd and 3.
Brandon, we talk all the time about those hybrid players, guys who can do more than one thing. And I think if you're playing strong safety in the NFL today, you are a true hybrid. Part linebacker, part cover guy.
And coming up, sticking his nose in the mess there and making a nice play defensively. On 3rd down, they're going to run for it here. And he won't be close to a first down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage.
No gain on the play.
No gain there on the play, and that's going to leave him with a 4th down. They'll try the field goal now with Graham Gano. And this one, a 41-yard attempt. Oh, they get to the football. It's blocked. Now it's scooped up, and this is a live football. Touchdown, Indianapolis. A great play there. 70 yards. And the Colts take the blocked field goal and convert it into 6 points. Hey, that right there, that's how you flip the script. The field goal would have made this a 2-score game. Instead, the extra point now would tie us up.
And you know what you have to guard against? Pointing fingers at each other now. Instead of being in control in this game, now you've got a battle on your hands. It's almost like having to start over.
Extra point through the snowflakes, up and good. And we are tied at 7. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. The last time they had a little bit of a special teams breakdown and a field goal was blocked.
Yeah, and everything has to be precise in the kicking game. Snap, hold, kick. Obviously the blocking will keep people out. So what you really want to do is get in there and get 6 points and take the pressure off of those guys.
60 Eagle, 60 Eagle.
Now they'll change things around before the snap.
Panther 60, Panther 60.
These two teams all tied after one. Ready to roll for the second quarter from MetLife Stadium. The Giants with the football as they've got it 2nd down and 11. To throw is Dart. And this one is incomplete.
That sure looked like a nice call by the defense, and they're very cohesive in their coverage. As soon as he cut inside, they broke on the football and met him as the ball got there and forced the incompletion.
60 Bison, 60.
Throwing, Dart. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
Like what I see so far out of this defense, because they've been showing their best coverages on 3rd down. So far, only allowed 1 conversion on a handful of attempts. One area of their game plan that they've executed to perfection.
On 4th down, Jamie Gillen on to punt for the Giants. Only 2 punts for him last week in the loss as he gets this one away. Let's take it inside his own 40. He's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. Touchdown, Indianapolis. 58 yards, the distance covered on the punt return. And the Colts have taken the lead. No going for 2. They'll kick the point after. Extra point splits the uprights. And that makes the score 14-7. So after the punt return touchdown, let's see what their opponents can do with this kickoff. Now a crease here as he's past the 30. And all in all, a pretty solid return. Nearly got it to the 35. They'll mark him down officially at the 34. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. Charles, a very uninspired effort the last time we saw them out there. It was a quick 3 and out, then they punted the football.
Yeah, and you never want to get stopped so soundly during a series, but what would be even worse now is letting it happen again right here. They got to get going.
65 yards for him on the ground so far tonight, as he has been terrific in this first half.
We use the word relentless a lot with guys who are aggressive on the field. In this case, it really fits, doesn't it? How about his ability to break tackles and his feet never stop moving?
And a pretty athletic run right there as he's going to get this down and inside the 40. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down.
Giants, first down. First and 10 at the 39-yard line.
And they'll give him another shot here on the ground. And nothing much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it.
They suspected it was a power play up the middle coming at them, and boy, were they right. That defense got downhill in a hurry and limited them to just a couple on first down.
Ready up.
Here's a 2nd and 8.
Here we go. Here we go. Ready.
They'll hand it to Tracy. Fighting his way down to about the 35-yard line. Calling a gain of a couple, and that's going to leave him with a 3rd and about 5.
Typically, we think it's the strong safeties that are better tacklers, especially closer to the line of scrimmage amidst traffic. But in this case, how about the free safety coming up and making the big-time play?
The Giants on 3rd down. Just 1 for 3 thus far. This will be 3rd and 5.
19 Tiger. 19 Tiger.
To throw now, Dart. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he will take it all in for a Giant touchdown. Malik Neighbors with touchdown number 12 on the year. And the Giants are an extra point away from evening this one up. The extra point, and we are tied at 14. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. And he'll wisely just take a knee here, and this ball will come out to the 35.
35-yard line.
Ready.
So good starting field position for him here as they come up 1st and 10 at their 35-yard line. They'll run. This is Jonathan Taylor. Loose inside the 30. Jonathan Taylor. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Indianapolis. Jonathan Taylor, 65 yards. And the Colts are able to strike quickly here as they are in for 6. Out comes the kicking team here for the extra point. It's up and good, and that'll make the score 21-14. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line.
At their own 26-yard line.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. They'll look for a drive to tie this up, down 21-14 as they have it 1st and 10. They'll start this drive out on the ground. Trying to run inside, but nothing there. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
That felt like a trap because it looked to me like the opposing front was on that play from the get-go. They had everyone crashing the ball carrier before he even made the line, and they hold him to just a yard.
19 tight. Cowboy in.
start. Throwing over the middle, and it's incomplete. Fair to say, hasn't been his best game throwing the football, but also not getting a lot of help out there either.
Yeah, you nailed it pretty well, you know. He's got to throw it better, got to get more help. Obviously one that should have been caught. They got to find a way to bring those two elements together so they can make some progress in this one.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Stay at home, stay at home. Stay at home, stay at home.
Here's Dart. And this pass broken up. Well, the contact well timed there, and now 4th down. On is Jamie Gillen to punt this one away. And he'll get this away into the icy winter air. Taking it about the 36. 35 yards that time on the punt. And the Colts will go on offense here, 1st and 10. The Indy offense at the line and set to go.
Well, partner, you know, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. Let's go.
Throwing to start the drive. Leonard. This will be swung out wide for Taylor.
And his play caller does a nice job of giving him an easy throw to start this drive, and he takes advantage of it. The completion sets up a manageable 2nd down.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. Blitz coming, and down he goes. Devin Bush coming in hard there on the blitz, and he gets him 7 yards behind the line of scrimmage.
Ready.
Tough spot here, 3rd down and 11.
Go. Cowboy 80. 19 tight, 19 tight. Ready.
Operating from the gun, Leonard. And that is incomplete. Had to pass there, 3rd and long on your own side of the field. Just couldn't come up with anything.
That's why teams always talk about having to win the early downs, meaning you've got to gain yardage and set yourself up for 3rd and short, because when it's 3rd and long, the odds go down significantly trying to pick up the 1st down, even throwing the football.
It'll be 37 yards there on the punt. And it'll be Giant football, 1st and 10. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. As we eke closer and closer to intermission, Charles, remember last time out they punted. They would love to get points here, especially if this is going to be their final possession of the 1st half.
Yeah, and this is what close games feel like, because the pressure is on both sides, but sometimes the pressure is a little bit higher on the team with the slight edge, because they're trying to hold on to that, trying to increase it. Let's see how this one continues.
Hyatt there to grab it. Just a 1-yard loss that time, and that's not what they needed. Now they're dealing with a 3rd and long.
As a defense, you're more balanced when you're in zone coverage, because you're able to keep your eyes on the quarterback and see the play develop in front of you. They're able to keep the quick pass in front of them and stop it right at the line of scrimmage.
Ready. 70 Lions.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. In trouble here, and down he goes. Back at the 8-yard line. 2nd quarter action with 1:59 remaining. Here's Jamie Gillen now as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. He's been a busy man here in this 1st half as he gets it away. And taken at the 46. A nice return there of 11 to help mitigate a good punt. And the Colts are set up well as they take over 1st and 10 on the short side of the field. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. Back.
A give for Taylor running right side. Sheds off the tackle. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. 81 yards rushing for him so far as his terrific season continues here. So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18.
Cougar 19, Cougar 19.
Looking to throw. Leonard. Rifles one, that's going to be intercepted. Picked off by Paulson and Debo. And the Giants are going to have the football here at their own 35-yard line.
Intercepted.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive.
And Charles, we'll see what they can do here. Not a ton of time left, but enough certainly to get points out of this drive, and they need them right now because they're trailing.
Yeah, this is exactly why you practice a 2-minute drill all through camp and at least one practice each week before a game. A minute left, more than enough time to string a few completions together, reach the end zone, and then make that walk back to the locker room just a little more animated.
And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down.
And that was a quality play to start a new set of downs. That was simply an offensive line winning the battle up front and winning in a big way and giving their guy in the backfield a nice lane to hit.
Now Dart. There's a short one to the tight end, Johnson. Well, he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. He's got his first catch here before halftime, and it goes for a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
On the give, it's Tracy. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
Yeah, I don't know if it's exactly a win-win, but if you're on offense, you'll take that kind of a run, all right? It was kind of stacked up, found a little bit of yardage, and frankly, they're pretty close to staying on schedule on offense. The playbook is still open for the coordinator.
Man, he hits him in stride. The Giants going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts, as it'll come with 15 seconds to play in the first half.
That's another Giants 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line.
Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line.
Check. 60 Bison, 18, Pioneer.
Throwing his Dart. Now he's going to step up and run. He'll wind up getting 9 after tucking it and running, so it'll leave him with 2nd and a yard. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. From the 5 now, 2nd and a yard. One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And he'll be brought down here at the 3-yard line. And with just 4 seconds left in this first half, a timeout call.
1st down. 1st and goal at the 3-yard line.
They'll throw now on the final play. And it'll be intercepted.
They'll take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
The final shot before break. Leonard. He's going to loft one. Deep left side here. And incomplete on the deep ball. That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break.
To kick off for New York.
This snow front that has socked much of the East Coast not going away as we are back to it in the second half. Touchdown, Indianapolis. He goes 86 yards on the kick return. And the Colts are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. And you've used the phrase with me before, pressing the kicking game. What exactly does that mean? Because they did it there.
It means focusing on it, all aspects of it, because it's the third part of the game. Offense, defense, special teams. If you press the kicking game, create an advantage, make a big play, it often leads to victory.
So now the other return teams out there as they'll try to duplicate what they just saw. And his guys will get the football right at the 20-yard line.
Their own 20-yard line.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive.
Ready.
They'll start on the ground here on first down. And he's able to plow forward up to about the 29, just shy of the 30. 92 yards rushing for him here as he starts to draw closer to a 1,000-yard campaign. Up at the 29 now, they'll head to the line, 2nd and a yard. On the ground, here comes Tracy. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss, and now they go from 2nd and 2 to a tough 3rd and 4. Here's Tracy. And he tackled about 2 yards shy of the line to gain. A 1-yard pickup leads to 4th down.
If you're looking for glory, looking to get your name in the headlines, you do not want to play nose tackle. But how about what we just saw there? The ability to hold people up, take on extra blocks, and actually slip them and make a tackle on that play. That's big time.
Let's go. 70 Timberwolf. Bring it. Go street. Bumps up the helmet. Here we go. Go.
On 4th down, they'll try and run for him. And he is not going anywhere. They stop him for no gain. Boy, a curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out. And the Colts are going to get the football in outstanding field position. Now a play fake here on 1st down. And he finds a man with a crossing route. And he is out of bounds right around the 10-yard line. That puts him in excellent position, 1st and goal after a gain of 19. They'll run here with Taylor. And he takes this one in for a Colts touchdown. Jonathan Taylor with career touchdown number 94. He ties both Jerome Bettis and Priest Holmes on the all-time list. And the Colts have moved out in front by 3 touchdowns. Extra point right down the middle. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And they will wrangle it down a couple yards shy of the 30.
at their own 28-yard line.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive.
I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
From the 35, here's 2nd and 3. They go play action with Dart. And this one is going to be off the mark, too far out in front.
And those two just haven't been in sync thus far. They've done a nice job against him, but still, with his talent, you would expect them to have more completions to him in this game.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. On the run is Tracy. And he will have a Giants first down. It won't be by much. He needed 3, and he got 3, barely. But the mark shows first down.
Well, someone's been having a good game so far, and you know something? A lot of it's been power running. They decided to turn him loose again on 3rd down, didn't they?
They did indeed. He delivered the tough yards. On first down, they'll go to the ground attack. And he's going to be stopped up quickly here. Just a yard up to the 39.
You know that old expression, it's not my night? It hasn't been his so far. I don't know if the legs are a little bit heavy. Sometimes having to hang out all day and play doesn't exactly play to your advantage, but it's been a tough go for him.
And every time he looks up, somebody's there defensively. That was the same case on that play. And they'll get him to the ground, and he has another first down at the Colts 33. A really good pickup of 28 yards.
Brandon, there have been some memorable snow games for championships in the NFL. 1948, Philadelphia Eagles, Chicago Cardinals.
Well, the most famous one in my lifetime, I think, is got to be 0-1, right? Raiders, Patriots, to send the Patriots to the Super Bowl.
Yeah, I think that's one people remember. I also know this in Miami, the infamous one, the snowplow game in New England, when they went out there and the Patriots had a guy come out and clear a spot on the field for their field goal kicker to kick the game winner.
Is that 82?
That was 82, and the Dolphins fans will never forget it.
Well, we're not seeing one of those famous games here, but it's fun to be in the snow nonetheless. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down.
Yeah, once more, strong running, excellent blocking at the point of attack. They've got a nice little drive brewing right here.
Let's go. Cowboy 80. Let's go.
Dart going to look to throw here. This will be caught inside the 10. And the Giants are going to be set up with a 1st and goal coming up as they get him down at the 6-yard line.
Well, we talk all the time about playing situational football. Right now, I think the scoreboard is dictating what they need to do. Where they are in this game, they've got to push the ball downfield, take their shots, try and get big chunks of yardage in a short amount of time. That was a nice play there.
It's a loss of a yard there, and it's 2nd down.
You got to figure the further they fall behind, the more you think that they'll get away from the run. They're trying to stick with it, but the results, they just aren't there.
Ready?
On 2nd down, they'll run it here. And he will take it on in for a Giant touchdown. His 8th rushing touchdown, his 12th overall. And the Giants are able to make some inroads here to that deficit. Gano now to add the extra point. And the lead will be cut down to 14. Gano now following the touchdown here to kick it away. And they're going to have terrific field position as they finally get to him, but just shy of the midfield stripe.
For a quick second there, I thought we were about to have a repeat performance of a kickoff return for a touchdown. This guy's on fire today.
The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive.
Let's go now.
Their lead down to 2 scores after the touchdown a moment ago as they start with a 1st and 10. A little jet sweep to start the drive. And a nice move will yield nothing as he's stopped behind the line. That one unable to develop, never got going. A loss of a couple, and it's 2nd down. This defense not fooled one bit on that touch pass.
And this has become one of those kind of in vogue plays, you know, kind of like the shuffle pass was a few years ago. This one never got off the ground, but you understand why a lot of teams are running it. These wide receivers, a lot of them, they run like running backs with the ball in their hands.
Operating from the gun, Leonard. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down.
It's another zone defense. It looks like it's open for possibilities, but they did a nice job patrolling the middle of the field and forcing an incompletion.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down.
Cougar 19. Seven Pirates.
Back to throw. Leonard. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he is going to have a Colts 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. I'll tell you, far from ideal conditions to play in, but neither offense has had much trouble. Plenty of points to go around. 1st and 10. On the counter, it's Taylor. And he'll manage to pick up about 4. It's 2nd down.
If you're a football guy, that's a pretty run because everyone is in sync right there. Obviously, the guy carrying the ball, but how about the people up front? Leverage, athleticism, they created some nice space for him.
2nd and 6. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. Calling a gain of a yard, and it brings up 3rd and 5 now.
And it's 3rd down.
They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks.
Here we go. Set. 18 Cardinal.
Not liking the look. They'll change the play.
Cowboy 80.
Looking to throw. Leonard. Looking for a slot man, and he's got it. He's got room to roam. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Indianapolis. A great effort there. A touchdown on a kick return and now run through the air. And the Colts get another 3rd quarter touchdown to add on to that lead. Point after, right down the middle. And the lead down to 3 touchdowns at 21. The Colts kicking team is out there now, and they will send this one away. And he returns this to the 22.
1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. They're down 3 touchdowns to this point, needing to put something together as they have it 1st and 10. And he's able to plow forward to about the 29, just shy of the 30. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3.
2nd and 3.
Here we go. Shot 18. Biden. Hawk 70.
From the shotgun, a throw for Dart. And that one complete downfield to Johnson. And he makes it all the way down to the 13-yard line. A big play that time on the catch and run. 58 yards. 4th quarter coming up here on Thursday Night Primetime. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. A real field flipper there as all of a sudden they've got a first down in the red zone.
Rig alert. 60 Bison. 60 Bison.
And now here's a carry heading left. And he's going to get about 4 down inside the 10 to the 9.
Not a run that you're going to write home about, but still a good first down run. That's what an offense calls staying on schedule. 3 to 4 yards on first down, you're set up very well for the rest of the drive.
9-yard line, 2nd and 6. One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. That's a big loss of 3, and it brings up 3rd down.
He's got exactly what you're looking for, the ability to not just diagnose a play and quickly, but to make a play as well. Nice job there tackling him for a loss.
The Giants on 3rd down. They've converted 3 times in 8 chances. This is 3rd and 8. Looking to throw, Dart. He's got his target. That's complete. And the Giants are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
And the Giants, first down. 1st and goal at the 2-yard line.
Now high on the jet sweep. On this one, that may need to go back to the drawing board. He's going to be swallowed up right away. Call it a full 3 yards in the wrong direction there. Brings up 2nd down. One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And he is in. Touchdown, New York. A great play there with his first career NFL touchdown. And the Giants have got it back to a 2-score game here in the 4th. So a little bit of a letdown there defensively. I mean, look, you're still 2 scores to the good, CD, but things may be a little more uncomfortable than they had hoped.
Yeah, if you kept them out of the end zone there, this game's over. You've locked the door on them. Instead, it's still open a little bit, and they've got a puncher's chance.
Extra point try good by Gano. And the lead will be cut down to 14. Gano now following the touchdown here to kick it away. Oh, he shifts past him. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25. The Indy offense at the line and set to go. Well, there are 2 scores on the plus side. Still time here in this 4th quarter, but maybe you start thinking about playing keep away?
Yeah, I think here's the situation. You're not thinking touchdowns anymore. You're just thinking first downs. To keep up with your theme there, playing keep away, first downs, they can't touch the ball.
Call it a gain of 4 on 1st, and that'll make it 2nd down.
I know the game's not over, but there's got to be a sense of satisfaction right now for the guy carrying the football a bunch today. 99 yards, and he has enough time to go over the century mark.
Well, you got to give it to him again, right?
Yeah, there's no doubt about it. You're not worried about losing yardage here. You're not worried about any of that. You just want to get him to the promised land for every runner. 100 yards or more in a game.
It's a 5-yard gain, but they'll still be a yard short here with 3rd down now looming. At this stage of the game, with the score where it is, the key here is stay in bounds, and he did just that. Not by a huge margin, but he stayed in.
And those come up in what we like to call winning edge meetings. The things that you have to do, late game situations, kicking situations, doesn't matter what it is, the things you have to do to win a game, and that comes up in that meeting, then you practice it, they've got to be happy to see it executed, being able to stay in bounds and work the clock.
70.
They'll run for it. It's Taylor. And this lines up a disaster. Nowhere near the marker. The Colts unable to convert here on 4th down. And it'll be a turnover on downs. On 1st down, they'll go to the ground attack. And not much of a hole there as he gets it down to about the 24-yard line. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be 2nd down.
Defense has always talked about earning the right to rush the passer on 3rd down. And you know what offenses want? Win 1st down so they can set things up for themselves better.
And that wasn't helpful there. Not a big impact on 1st down. To the air. Dart. Over the middle, and it's incomplete.
And that's a nice job there because you've got to play the ball, not the man when in coverage. That'll keep you away from a lot of needless penalties, and he's able to knock that one away.
Damn, I miss you, Chester. Sending love from my face compressor. Ground control with a soul like Bowie, and I'll chop you up if I'm under pressure.
So the failure to connect on 2nd down, that leaves them staring up here at a 3rd and 8.
70 Lions!
Dart from the gun on 3rd down. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And he does not get to the 1st down marker as they stop him at the 19. And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter, let's see how this plays out. They'll go. Here's Dart. And he is caught. And he will take it all in for a giant touchdown. Josh Downs, an 18-yard touchdown grab. And the Giants have made it a one-score game again here in the 4th. Gano for the extra point. And that'll cut the lead down now to a touchdown.
That's the score. Colts 42, Giants 35. Brandon Gano to kick off for New York.
Gano now following the touchdown here to kick it away. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. This game has really flipped on its head. 2 unanswered touchdowns by the other side, and now they take over here with just a very slim one-score lead.
And we've seen this how many times now? Teams get a big lead, they go into coast mode, and all of a sudden they're scrambling and battling for a win down the stretch. They've got to put something together right here, otherwise they're in danger of doing the old snatching defeat from the jaws of victory.
Now a 2nd and 10. Now they'll shift things around.
He'll try again with the arm here on 2nd down. That's to his tight end, Tyler Warren. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 16 yards to pick up there. The Colts have a 1st down.
First and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Up the middle, here's Taylor. And I think this defense knew what was coming as he is smothered behind the line. The Giants going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. Second and 11. To the right side, complete to Taylor. And they'll get to him after a gain of 7 to the 47. And his defense here going to burn their 2nd timeout. But you can also factor in another timeout that they'll get when the clock stops at the 2-minute warning. This a big play for both sides. What will we see here? 3rd and 4.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
Back to throw. Leonard. He's going to float this one deep right side. And at the 7-yard line, the catch is made. And he takes this one in for a Colts touchdown. A big play there. He scored on a punt return, and now he's scored through the air.
And the Colts add on to their lead, and they are also closing in on a 5th straight victory.
The extra point splits the uprights, and the lead now up to 14.
Giants 35.
The Colts kicking team is out there now, and they will send this one away.
And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27.
First and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Here's 1st and 10.
Let's go. 70 Lions. 18 Rocker, 18 Rocker. Tracking 60. You.
Throwing his dart. And that nearly intercepted. The free safety roaming into position, almost had it, but it's 2nd down.
Oh, this defense knows. 4th quarter, they need to make a play. That one was ripe for the taking. Could have changed the complexion of the ball game, but it winds up incomplete.
Here's 2nd down. To throw, dart.
And this is intercepted, and that should do it.
Picked by Cameron Bynum.
And they will set up shop in enemy territory at the 42-yard line.
Got it. Ready?
And they'll try to squeeze in one more play here before the 2-minute warning.
Come on, come on. Set. 70 Lions.
1st and 10, Taylor now.
And a decent gain there as that takes us to the 2-minute warning.
Two. 60 Bison, 60 Bison.
Another run on 2nd down, trying to cover up.
And tackled down after a gain of 3. Leaves him with 1 yard to go on 3rd down.
I like the call there because that was one to take time off the clock and get them closer to getting out of here with a W. In the mind of the play caller, all you want to hear is tick, tick, tick.
They'll try and run for the first with Taylor. And Taylor, I don't think he got there. No, he did not. Unable to break free, and he's marked short.
The Giants going to burn their 3rd and final timeout as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. And now the Colts call on their field goal unit here. This to make it a 3-score game late. And his kick is indeed good, and that will extend their lead even further.
So they hadn't called on him at all until this point, but he comes through here and buries one from long range.
Yeah, that's awfully impressive because usually kickers like to get that first one out of their system in the 1st quarter, sort of get them into the flow of the game, but to come in this late and knock it down from long distance, give him a lot of credit.
And he's going to be stopped cold. Good coverage there by the kick team to bring that return to an abrupt halt.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive.
And they unfortunately are staring at a mini losing streak developing, trailing here in the 4th quarter. This would be their 3rd. Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Hooked on by A.J. Terrell. And he'll be taken down, although there is a flag down.
Liking 18.
The Colts in victory formation now as they take the knee.